What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Highly and Alf Gaming. I'm your host, Alf, and today we're going to be talking about Super Mario Maker. It was one of the biggest titles to hit the Wii U and 3DS, and it's bound to make its way to the Switch soon, one day or another. Mario Maker was a great game that did a lot of things right, but I don't think many people would disagree that there are a good few things it could have done better. Today we'll be discussing potential additions and improvements I'd like to see in Super Mario Maker's inevitable follow-up. This first one covers a lot of smaller complaints that people had, but everyone knows in general what they are, so I'll try to get it out of the way quickly. I'm speaking, naturally, of the lack of level creation options. The one that people always bring up is slopes, but that's just the tip of the iceberg in my opinion. Another big thing that I felt the game lacked was placeable water and lava. You could have an entire level or sub-level be water-filled, or the whole thing have the bottom layer covered in lava, but that was it. I know that if they gave creators the ability to place water wherever they wanted, we would get so many interesting levels to play. Imagine a level where you go in and out of a watery cave, or where you use water as an elevator, or maybe even a moving platform. Aside from levels centered around the concept, water would just be a really useful tool to have. Placeable lava would also be nice, but not nearly as instrumental in my opinion. New enemy and power-up varieties would also be welcome, and of those, power-ups in particular felt like a pretty big missed opportunity to me. Where was the Ice Flower? The Mega Mushroom? The Penguin Suit? The Frog Suit? The Amiibo costume outside of Mario 1? I'm sure you can all think of plenty of others on your own, so I'll stop myself here. Point is, there need to be more power-ups in the future Mario Maker games. Beyond slopes, water and lava, and power-ups, there's one more level creation feature I'd like to see, and that's some new level themes. Most of these are purely aesthetic, but I'd still love to see the desert, snow, and jungle themes in Mario Maker on Switch. It honestly felt pretty weird without these, as desert and snow in particular are Mario classics. My second hope for Mario Maker's future titles is to see some sort of 3D Mario creation option. Now let me be clear, I do not in any way expect to see any sort of 3D Mario Maker on Switch. It just sounds too complicated, and I'm not sure the tech is there for it to work the same way as the rest of the online level sharing. Nevertheless, a good few years down the line, I would love to see the level creation options from 3D Mario games, maybe even released as a separate game. I've always personally enjoyed 3D Mario more than 2D Mario, so I'd love to try my hand at 3D level design. There isn't much to say other than that though, so let's move on to my third hope. This hope is that Mario Maker's future will give us some sort of co-op mode. Whether it's a trade-off between Death's Thing or even something along the lines of New Super Mario Bros. Multiplayer, it would be really cool to sit down and play through other people's levels with a friend. Maybe there could even be challenge modes for certain levels to see who can get the most coins or power-ups. You could also give people the ability to create levels specifically for co-op or challenge mode. As with my previous hope, there isn't much else to say about this, so let's move on to my fourth hope. This being that we'll get more ways to find and play levels. If there's one major flaw in Super Mario Maker that needs to be fixed above all other problems in my opinion, it's that there aren't nearly enough ways to play levels or even just select which levels you play. If you want to play some other people's levels in Mario Maker, you have a handful of options. You can play 100 Mario Challenge, which randomly selects levels for you of a certain difficulty. You can also search for random levels from 3 categories: Highlights, New Arrivals, and Star Ranking. New Arrivals is pretty self-explanatory, though not particularly useful or special. All it really does is allow you to play new levels that people uploaded, but I guess it's a nice feature. I'm not exactly sure what Highlights does to sort levels, but it does do a pretty good job at finding you the best levels to play. Star Ranking, then, shows the levels in order of most stars to least. This is actually another small tweak I think they should make, so I'll talk about it a bit now. When you play a level in Mario Maker, you have the option to star it afterward if you enjoy it. This isn't necessarily bad, but it's not perfect either. What I mean is, starring a level is an on-off system. You either star it or you don't star it. This means that if you actually take the time to consciously star or not star levels, the game sees your opinion of a good level and an incredible level to be exactly the same. This is not my original idea by any means, but I think it will be good if when you play a level you have the option to rate it out of 5 stars. Your ranking then could be based partially off of having the highest average, though not entirely, as one friend giving you 5 stars would instantly put you at the top of the list. Some testing with this new star ranking system would be needed, but I think they could find a way to make it work. In addition to star rankings, you should also be able to search for levels based on their level type. When you upload a level, you should have the option to say if it's an auto level, or a puzzle level, or a troll level, or any other type of level. A few people would obviously try to mess this up, but this, for the most part, would be a great way to give more choice to players as they play levels. Also, please cut it with the codes, Nintendo. Friend codes, level codes, all of them. Really though, if my friend makes a level, I should be able to search for it by the level's name, not by some 16-digit code that I need to write down. And there you have it. Those are my hopes for the future of Super Mario Maker. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and tell me what you would want in a new Super Mario Maker down in the comments below. See you next time and have a great day.